My name is Frances Darlene Johnson. I prefer to be called Darlene. I'm 61 and a few months shy of 62. I'm a drug counselor, so I got a degree in adult development and I got a degree in early childhood development. I was working 2 jobs and still going to school. I was working at places, different factories. I worked at the airport in Georgia. I worked at the airport in Chicago, so I was able to find work. It wasn't no problem with me finding work. But when my back went out, that said something different. So after 15 years in Georgia, I decided to come back home, not just because of family, but because of my health. Because they have good doctors here in Chicago. I have one child. He's 44. His name is Antonio. He told me to mention his name, so he'll feel better. My son is incarcerated. So sometimes I feel like I'm out here by myself. I came back home in 2012, and by 2013 I was homeless. I'm grateful for running into Renaissance, because I didn't know, I was sleeping in my car. I slept in my car for about almost 2 months. And then a friend of mine, I went and stayed with her for about 2 months. Then I was homeless again. And in the process of being homeless, my granddaughter was homeless. So I was helping her trying to find a place and ran into some people that I knew. And they told me to come down and fill out the application, put me in the system to help me find housing. And that's how I got Renaissance. They pulled my name. And that was the best thing that happened. Because now I can find me an apartment without having to, go from house to house or sleep in my car. Renaissance met me wherever I went, but I know if they needed to help me find an apartment, they would. I've had them to go with me and look at several apartments, so they never have turned their back on me. That was a life-saving change for me when they called me. So I got nothing but good things to say about them. Through it all, Renaissance has always been there with me, My life is an open book. I don't have nothing. Just some things are more painful to talk about than others. So I'd rather not even bring them into this thing, because my goal is to move out of the way and get back to me. So that's my past. It's not my future. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. I'm not on the streets no more. I'm good with me right now. Besides my physical thing, but I'm good with me spiritually. I'm involved in a church. Always had that. That keeps me grounded. Even through all of that, sleeping in cars and living here and living there, God been my strength all the way. So that's why I don't give up. I'm a fighter. I'm not going to give up when I know the ultimate God is backing me up. I'm not going to give up. I want to be able to see that I can go and do something in the field that I worked on, like my degrees. I'm glad I got them, but I want to use them too. When I get right, I might come to Renaissance and ask them to hire me.